Welcome back for another unboxing video. Today I'm extremely excited because I finally have my hands on the new game from Mighty Boards called Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan. This is a limited deluxe edition, this is the expansion, and this is the boss miniature set. So this is a game that has a lot of promise, and I'm so much looking forward to dive into it right away for numerous reasons. One of them is it's an adventure dungeon crawler which has it's app assisted, so you can focus on enjoying being the hero and so on. But the most important thing is that it has sessions that take around 1 hour. It's easy to set up, to take out of the box. It has meaningful and very practical components. It's gorgeous in my opinion. It has a great gaming system. It has a narrative with a lot of branches in the campaign, and you can also play it again many times. And it's a game that it's designed so that you can have fun, enjoy, take it out on the table easily, pack it up easily, and then continue playing, because all these huge campaign games, among them tremendous gameplay, a lot of features, a lot of minis, a lot of details, they have a lot of burden also with them, a lot of things to carry. This is a game that is self-contained. It has a lot of gameplay, a lot of cool ideas. It's done in a way so that you focus on the fun and your intention is around enjoying the game. So let's dive into the components. The game is played from 1 to 4 players, takes around 60 minutes, age is 14 and up, and the weight is 2.7 out of 5. It is designed by Gordon Kaleha, which is the designer of a series of great games from Mighty Boards also, among them Vengeance, Post-Human, and many others, that they all have different gameplay and a lot of great features. I really like his designing style also. The game falls under the category of adventure games, fantasy games, with a number of mechanisms used in the gameplay. Just to mention a few of them, you can find things like dice rolling, action retrieval. It's a scenario campaign based game. It has events, modular board, variable player powers. It has communication limits. It has co-op gameplay, and of course it has a narrative choice paragraph section, which it's also done in a very streamlined format. The theme is very unique and very interesting, the story as well. So in the city that has made it into the pride of Kaan, the Ilkral has eyes and ears at every corner. He is a beloved ruler, but there is an ambition in him that he will not rest until all of Kaan has bent the knee. I fear he will burn out homeland to ash and scatter it on the winds if it stands in his ways. So Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan is a mythical action-adventure cooperative campaign game full of surprising twists, with a sprawling story and intense fights played in episodes of under an hour. The game offers an accessible RPG-like board game experience for 1 to 4 players. Meaningful narrative choices and action-packed combat scenes are the heart of the game. You'll see them a lot. You will take on the role of one hero and backflip, double slash and charge your way to victory. The app-driven story lets you navigate your way through a city full of intrigue, and your choices will ultimately determine the fate of the Empire. Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan is an action-adventure game for newcomers and experts alike. This app-driven game immerses you into a rich and involved fantasy RPG world without the need for a game master, which is awesome, while also tackling the considerable learning curve of many dungeon crawlers. The length of each game session is flexible. You can comfortably play through a combat and several story scenes in an hour, or spend the whole evening in immersed, thrilling adventure continuous play. After completing a carefully curated tutorial, you're easy to go into the campaign, and you will meet increasingly challenging situations, surprisingly encounters, more difficult things to encounter, which will also progress together with the story. So let's see what's inside the box. I'm going to follow with more material on the game. If you enjoy, give me a thumbs up or give me a bump or a comment, and I will definitely do so. So let's start unboxing everything. Keep in mind that there's crowdfunding coming soon. I'm going to add a link in the description of the video so you can register. I'm really looking forward for the reprint, but of course mainly for me, since I have the game, for the new material that they're going to release down the road for Fateforge. Because it's a game that I really have my hopes high for. So let's dive into the components. So it's a quite heavy box, big size. with a lot of components. This is the back of the box. You can find some illustrations of how the game looks like. It has the map exploration. It has a story-driven co-op action adventure with an app which is free to download on iOS or Android. Okay, it's better to play it on a tablet as recommended. It has a nice packaging insert system with everything goes back into their spot, tack boxes, and magnetic boxes for the cards, storage trays, and so on. And very interesting innovative system with allocation of dice, which I love. So also there is a bit of UV spot, as you can see, on the side, and the limited deluxe edition title. Right, now the first thing that we find here is the Fateforge tabletop role-playing game, RPG. Okay, we find some nice stickers from the company and the logo of the game. The catalog of Mighty Boards, just to show you some of the examples of the games. Remind you, they have Art Society, Hamlet, an adult favorite of mine, Excavation Earth, which I haven't played yet, but I heard a lot of good things about it. Post-Human Saga is a fantastic game. Vengeance Roll and Ride is also awesome. Petrichor also, and also these great games from David Turczi and the rest of the designers with historical background also. Right, so the first thing we find is first time setup. So very easy summary of what you need to do to start playing the game right away. Then at the back we have something which not all of the games of this size and magnitude have them, and I really wish everybody was doing, but it's not given, trust me, is how to pack back the game, everything in its correct position. And this is so much needed, and I'm so thankful for that. Many thanks. Right, moving forward, we have the rulebook, which is 28 pages, including the glossary at the end for the icon summary. It's a rulebook which has, I would say, a considerably small amount of rules, because again, it's geared towards getting it fast on the table, enjoying the game, and learning it with the help of the app also. The app does the role of the dungeon keeper, so it does you know, the math, it does the upkeep and stuff like that, but you play the game, so that's another thing I really enjoy. So an overview, introduction to the world of Fateforge, diving right away into the hero board and the anatomy. You have your hero mini and your player board with slots. It's recessed for these spots, so you can have your traits in there. You put your health and energy tokens in the available box at the top, and the exhaust box is at the bottom, as you can see. Right, then combat dice pool, combat results. These are the results of the dice. The boot is for moving adjacent zone, the sword is for dealing 1 damage and the enemy in the same zone. Then you have the skill hit, the shot for damaging an enemy in the adjacent zone, skill shot, focus, and miss. These are the results of the dice. Here it's explaining how health and energy works and skills. Skill effects and items. There's a variety of card items, for example this runic bow, and shows the weapon die that's been used. Another thing that it's explained is the combat scenes and how they work. Okay, we have the enemies, the explanation of the combat round. Then we have basically the anatomy of the round starts with the preparation phase. Then we have the action phase, which has heroes turns, enemy reactions, and enemy turns, and then we have the cleanup phase. Everything then is explained in detail in the following sequence, in the following pages of the rulebook. There are the examples, so that's why I'm saying it's not 28 pages, it's far less than that, and that's a good thing. Some cleanup phase details, ending the combat scene. And then you have details about getting knocked out, reviving, and some additional combat rules like stun, push, pull effects, combat win rewards, and so on. story scenes, rest scenes, managing your campaign, battle mode. For those that yearn on the sound of clashing blades and would rather skip bar tales of high adventure, the game offers an alternate standalone single session battle mode. So this is also cool. And then you have some rule unlocks, which have a tick box, and they can be unlocked through the course of the game. Do not read these rules until instructed from the campaign. So cool idea. You don't need to read everything, just the things to get you started, as it should be. You know, get right into the fun part. Another thing I want to highlight about the solo mode: to play the game solo, simply select the solo option in the main menu of the app. The app will introduce new rules that apply for solo experience, and this may change of some of the rules, and then you follow the instructions. So not a need for a separate solo rulebook. So sweet. Right, we have the map of Saphir. Well, this appears like map, paper map, which has a tremendous amount of detail. I don't know if you can see the details are really nice. The docks and the lighthouse and the bridge and the palace, really nice. Number of locations for interacting, so cool. Okay, then we have some player screens. By the way, I really like the art in the box. I failed to mention this before. Look at the tension, how this hero is trying to defend versus the attack of the monster, and the struggle in the face is amazing. Really love the art and the cover. And I just mentioned it because it's similar on these player screens. The detail is nice. Also, this game brings out a lot of Orient or East vibes, which I like. I haven't seen any other game doing that, at least in this to this level, and I really like it, to be honest, because it's something fresh and new and different. Right, then we have some art prints, probably some kind of crowdfunding unlock. This is easily can be made into frames. Looks really nice. Absolutely amazing. Oh, this is so cool. Right, then we have a lot of tack boxes for the heroes, some baggies with the logo of the game for putting things together. Okay, nice. Custom bags. And then we have tack boxes for each of the heroes. It's color coded. It has also the art of the hero, so it really helps to keep all the components of the hero contained in a single tack box. That's nice, really nice. Okay, then we have some player aids here. First of all, we have the icon glossary at the back, very useful. And then in the front we have the preparation phase, the hero turns enemy reactions, the enemy turns, and the cleanup. Essentially the combat round phase is broken down. And also the results of the dice. Cool. Really cool. Okay, so one for each player. This game plays all the way up to 4 players, I remind you. Now, diving more into the game, we have some really nice decorated magnetic boxes. Very qualitative. So, this is our vault for our cards. So it has also card dividers for the different type of cards. Look at the Orient-like art that I mentioned. So encounter, graveyard, fear, traps, corruption, and numbered cards and stories and skills. Okay, cool. So let's put that here for the moment. And before opening some of the cards, let me just see the rest of the components quickly. We have this box, which is also nicely illustrated. Fantastic art. Okay. Ooh, nice. So these are the this is really nice. So these are the monsters of the game. And another thing that I love, this game doesn't come with a ton of miniatures. It has miniatures for the heroes. You also can get for the bosses some miniatures for big bosses, but the rest of the enemies are just tokens, color coded, printed on both sides based on type, with really like a nice quality. But again, I just want to highlight, these are very vibrant, and I really like this this token approach for change, because I have so many miniature box games with a ton of minis which are difficult. I don't complain, I like minis, okay, I do enjoy minis, but sometimes I really wish it was an easier way to get things on the table, and this really helps because you just quickly get everything from this tray. And they also look really nice because they're colored and vibrant, so they stand nice and they look nice on the actual tile itself. Okay, I want to check, these are not the same, these are different. Okay, just showing you some of the art. Nice. Such a great idea. Okay. Rats. But these are not all the same. You see, they're different types of tokens. So just showing you some of them so you get a good idea of what you expect. I don't want to mix them just in case it makes it easier to start the game right away. So just leaving it as such for the moment. And let's go back to the rest of the components. We have this box here, which has nice dice and cards. Okay, I like custom dice, and this is a game which has a ton of dice, action dice, with action symbols, and you can see how they look like, different colors. The dice themselves are really nice, easy to read. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Going into the different colors of the dice, you can see that they have options, some of them, depending on what you want to do, I suppose. Okay, I suppose different results also. A letter, read before starting the campaign. Okay, we'll definitely do so. Then we have some kind of, I think these are not stickers, these are things that you peel off. They look like a ready cut section to peel off and read something, I suppose. I'm not going to do it now, obviously. Don't want to mess anything. So here are the player boards. We have the forest guard. I would have liked some background on the back for the background of the story. The mercenary. These are dual layered recessed boards. The rogue looks really nice, nice character, nice art. The shaman and the nobleman. Okay, very nice art, great components so far. Very much liking what I see. Don't know if you agree with me. Of course, all this is a matter of personal taste, what everybody likes and doesn't like, but the quality is good, and also the quality of the board is good. You see, great thickness, sturdy boards, nice. Okay, we have a secret envelope, which we're not going to open for now. Then, going back into the main box, we have this tray, which opens up and you can pull two plastic containers, which act both for, I suppose, for keeping things tidy together, but also for has the logo of the game, Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan. Okay, so let's see. These look like resources to me. Okay. Okay, health. Just go to one off the table. Let me quickly catch it up, because everything off the table, you can never find it again for some reason. I don't know if it happens to you too, or it's only me, but in any case, this looks like food. And some counters. Okay, custom wooden components, nice. I do like what I see. Very nice. Ooh, I like these gems, because these are not the typical crystals that we've seen in 1,000 or 1 million games. These look more like gems actually. Of course they're plastic, okay, but they look nice. And then we have some plastic, some wooden cubes for trackers. Okay. Nice. Then the second tier has a slot for the cards. Maybe the dice go here from the print, what I see. This also protects the minis of the game, the heroes. Okay. These are the bosses, I think. Yeah. These are the bosses. And if you have the miniature boss pack, the one I showed you before, we'll see that in a sec, you have also minis instead of tokens. Okay, cool. Then let's see the minis for heroes. This is a forest guard. Nice detail of the mini, sturdy, okay, functional. Okay. Just a random example of durability of the mini, nothing broke. Okay. Didn't plan that. I'm happy. It is as durable as it looked. Okay, so let's see the rest. I think this is the rogue. Okay. And let's see the remaining of the minis. There is one expansion already, that this is a shaman, which it was a part of the first print. Now we're going to go into the second crowdfunding. This looks nice. Great, look at the detail on the shield and the clothes and the armor. Cool. And we also have this with the stuff. Okay, cool. So this seems to be practical. I wasn't sure about these, but they seem to work perfect. Okay. Right, next thing that I want to go into are the, oh, forgot these dice, additional dice here, just a sec. Okay, these are nice colors. Why don't they use colors like this more? This is a fantastic choice for color. Okay, and these are the weapon item damage also dice. Okay, okay, really nice. So let's put them aside. We have the cards, but before going to the cards, there is a variety of punch boards which we're going to see just now. There are also two similar, like the page I showed you before. These have sections that you can peel off and reveal something underneath, I suppose. Okay, interesting. This is part of the campaign, obviously. Okay. Okay, we can get rid of this for the moment. Circling back to our punch boards. So At least from the images on the web and the crowdfunding campaign page, I really like the art on the tiles. So let's first of all take everything out, based by size, and then we'll circle back and check the art in detail. These are linen finish cardboard stock, by the way, great quality, as it should be, if you ask me. Okay, I mean, look at this. Amazing art. Okay, let's see the art later. This is like, you know, the initiative. That's why I suppose it goes like that. Okay. These are double-sided. They have art on both sides. One, two, three, four sizes, types of and sizes of tiles, from what I've seen so far. For the room tiles I'm referring to. Oh, we also have these. Okay, quite a few. That's nice. Decent variety of tiles. I don't know if you can also make your own scenarios for a single battle mode. I suppose I'll have to dig into this and find out more, or if there's going to be a community with custom-made scenarios. That would be a cool thing. Great quality stock. I really like what I see in terms of how the, you know, it's a matte print with vibrant colors, with both indoor and outdoor rooms, as you can see, and it's matte and linen finish. So what more can you ask? It's the best type of cardboard, if you ask me, in terms of looks. It doesn't glare. It has great great colors, and it also looks nice from all sides of the table. Happy for that. Okay. And here's some Tetris-like tiles. These are unique shapes. And this includes all the tiles in the core box. Now let's have a closer look. So let's start with these. The art here is amazing, especially the indoor ones, but the outdoors also. You know, the palace, the fountains, the throne room. I mean, absolutely amazing. Look at that. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful art. Really enjoying what I see. Look at the card beneath the trees, broken branches. Something was destroyed here. Oh, an inn with the food served on the table, and so on. Okay. Then there's quite a variety of tiles. There are many more than what I imagined, so I'm happy for the variety. Also, that means that you can have wow, wow, look at that. Some of the tile art matched together. I suppose these are part of the same you know, campaign, or this is a lodge or something. Look at the food, the meat with the butcher's knife. Cool. The basket of apples, sideways, tipped. Okay, Then we have these corridor-like tiles. I really like the fact that from one side it's a darker, more dungeon-ish, and from the other side it's you know, palaces and top and corridors and all sorts of different art. Okay. And then last but not least we have these ones. An open market card, a fountain or a pond or something. So much looking forward to discover the story and the narrative on this game. I'm very happy from the weapon rack, from what I've seen in terms of how the game looks. Okay, cool. So the last thing I haven't shown you is these tiles. Again, indoor and outdoor respectively. Cards. Let's see the cards of the game. Ooh, I can't wait to finish the unboxing and start reading the rulebook to get this game rolling, really. Okay, so cards with color-coded cutscenes that belong to the heroes. This reminds me a bit of Vengeance, if you played Vengeance, which I really liked. So, with the scenes, I mean. So you can use dice and special abilities and different things. If you enable them with this dice resolve, then you can activate the ability, and these are linked with a specific, as you can see, character. So each character have their own deck. Okay. And of course, suppose since they are different characters, they have different classes and different you know, abilities and strengths and weaknesses. They have different scenes also, most probably. Yeah. This is the Shaman deck. The Rogue deck. So nice qualitative card. Okay. And the next thing that I want to show you, I'm not going to reveal everything here, of course, are this huge amount of cards that you have. Oh, nice. So what happens here, you see level 2. So most probably through level up, you would be able to replace scenes for the characters from level 1 to level 2 and get more powerful scene cards. Oh, yeah. This looks nice. Okay, so putting it here for the moment. Then we have numbered cards, which just want to show you how many they are. And they're different, so this looks like spells. Let's see the art. I don't want but make any spoilers, so just focus on the art to show you the variety of the art, which is nice. Again, this is a fantasy world like no other. I so much enjoy when companies do and games do approach the fantasy world from a different perspective, and this orient, I don't know, Far East, something like that approach. It's vibrant and really looks well. Okay, just my 2 cents on the matter. Additional cards from 100 to 150. So this looks like items and armor and clocks that you can buy, and boots and equipment and weapons, staffs, axes, swords, crossbows, shields. We have different dice icons, hammers and maces and all sorts of weaponry, which of course some of them may be some startup supposed to for the characters. We'll see. Okay, next thing I want to show you is proceed with the remaining cards. My only concern is what type of sleeve these cards take, and if you want to sleeve your card, because I typically sleeve my games, especially games that I love and I want to play a lot. This is going to be sleeved. If it is a size that you can commonly find, this size doesn't seem so, but maybe I'm wrong here, I don't know, we'll see. So going from 150 all the way to 230, a ton of cards. And here you find all sorts of things from, I don't know, spells and lore cards and enemies and story and side quests. Oh, that's amazing. More equipment. Potions, accessories, jewelry, magical stuff, and so on and so on. Okay, cool. Last type of card I want to show you. We're still, guys, into the core box of the deluxe edition. Okay, I haven't touched the expansion yet. So Frozen, Twitch, Panic, Retreat, Nerves of Steel, some kind of statuses or dangers, traps. Yeah, they look like traps. And that's the last type of cards. I don't remember how these are called. They were explained into the contents of the game, but I missed it. Okay, so there you have it. These are all the cards of the game. This is all the components, a ton of components that you see. Wait, there's more. Wait, I didn't. This is a large size card, poker size. Yeah. Again, this goes now from all the way to 404, and this changes now from this size, just to show you. Okay, it's a different size of card, but most probably because here, suppose it has NPCs and enemies and monsters and warriors to fight off. Of course, cats and rats and tigers and, I don't know, leopards. The art is really nice. Large variety of I suppose there are different cards for the same token, because there's a ton of cards here, many more than the already large amount of tokens, student tokens in the game. Wraiths and ancient rivers, an ancient rite, and skeleton warriors, clan leaders, and assassins, and bruisers, and captains, and lieutenants, enforcers, guards, and bowmen. Okay, enemies. A ton of enemies. Right, now let's quickly see the boss miniature set. This is of course just a visual add-on if you want to replace these tokens with minis and have minis in the game for this, especially since they are big bosses. I suppose it makes sense. These are larger than our warriors, they're taller, okay, more scary for sure. Look at the base, it's really nice mini. And this one is a dude I wouldn't want to cross paths with. Nice detail on the mini, nice size, chunky. Okay, they do have the boss vibe in terms of size at least. And this is the last mini. I suppose this is the one in the cover box, the one that I told you about, the gorgeous art on the cover box. This looks like the final boss or something like that. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is the expansion. All this again is part of the first print. I know it's going to be a reprint and a second expansion in the new crowdfunding campaign. I'm going down the link in the description again. This is called Class of Immortals. It adds a second campaign. It adds also the party traits or stats or whatever, which is a new game mechanic, and a new hero. So, more goodness, if you ask me. I don't know where to place everything here. I'm feeling overwhelmed in terms of content. The expansion rulebook, the hero, the enchantress, nice art, really nice art, the new tokens, new tiles, and the new enemy abilities. Okay, right, now let's see what we find here. Let's start first with another secret envelope. Okay, we have more wooden discs that go, I suppose, into the main tray. If you want to combine everything into the, to combine all the components into a core box, I think you can fit them. These are different enemies, of course, as you can see, but you can easily fit them here, I suppose, in this spot. Right. Then some more tokens. For some reason, I don't know. Okay, not complaining, good to have. This the expansion doesn't increase the player count. Still, it's 1 to 5. That's why I'm wondering why the extra resource tokens. Okay, this is the enchantress. If you're bored, very nice art, beautiful art. Okay, then we have the respective tack box. I don't know where I put tack boxes. I'm lost. Some more dividers, party maneuvers. This is the mechanic I was telling you about. Look at the art on the card divider. And we go all the way from 500 to 599, so 100 more cards. Yay! Plus one more baggie. Don't forget the value of the baggie. This is the fourth big boss. Okay, yeah, the wooden token. The core box had 3 black discs. This is the mini with the enchantress. Looks nice, nice detail. Yeah. Okay, we have 2 more dice. Sorry, 4 more dice. I'm dizzy with the content, I cannot count. And then we have some more cards. Okay, always checking the back of my games for any surprises, or especially in this type of games. And let's open the rest. I think you can fit everything into the core magnetic box. I think it was slight space to add more cards. There is a ton of material. If you also get the expansion, this really goes beyond. So here we have the deck of the advanced deck of the for the scenes or the enchanters, their abilities, etc. Okay, this should feel very unique. I'm sure about it. Would feel very unique. More cards for these decks. They go up to add more art and more, I don't know, materials, equipment, things to discover, and so on. Okay, cool. And last but not least, some additional cards here. What I'm also excited is the game brings some new tiles. So these are new enemies, or more different enemies, I should say. The troll, the temple guard, skeleton crossbowman, a warhorse, elite leaders, bugbear shaman, orc raider. The art is amazing. It's really unique. I'm very much digging it, to be honest. So this is the last thing in the expansion. We have some additional punch boards, for that matter. So more tokens. So let's see how they look. This brings us into the ice areas, or this is desert from the back. Okay, cool. This goes outside of the main city, so they go far to the sides to explore more. Okay. Nice snowed in dead animals and steps and skeletons. So happy for this. This looks like kind of a monument, or I don't know, sacred location, something like that. Okay, additional corridors. Okay, there is some very imaginative art on these tiles. If you look into the details, I really like the top down approach. This looks like the Ghost of Tsushima, the Kaan tents, if you played it. Yeah, looks like that a bit, the video game. Okay, and the last punch board is this one. This looks like a tomb or something. Okay, cool. Okay guys, I'm extremely excited. I'm sure I've said it like a billion, trillion times or whatever, but that's for a reason. This game really has a ton of content, but due to its nature, it's going to see a lot of gameplay. It's going to come a lot on the table, so very much looking forward to this. Many thanks for watching. I have to close because I'm about to start my journey, so stay tuned for more component, for more videos and more material and content for Fateforge from our channel. Many thanks for watching.